Hello and welcome to African Living Abroad. I am Jamhuri and I'm here to share my international experiences, build bridges between cultures with the hope of making the world a better place. I am a social observer, an interpreter of social events, a commentator, and a storyteller. Today on December 22nd, 2024, it's 11 degrees. It's very beautiful, as you can see, with hoarfrost on the trees. And I just had the urge of coming out. I feel like there's a message that wants to come out through me. I have no idea, but my throat is opening up to say something. So I'm gonna wing it and just allow it to come. And it's a couple of days before Christmas on the 25th. And for those who are celebrating Christmas, I wish you a Merry Christmas. And those who do not celebrate Christmas, I wish you a good holiday or good holidays. And I feel that these days people are really having mixed feelings. Some people are opting out of Christmas and for various reasons. The times are changing, really changing, and there are many thoughts coming about these holidays we've celebrated in the past. Some facts are coming out, and there are people that are changing their minds about the holidays. So wherever you are at, I wish you a very good, restful time. And where am I at? That's a very interesting question. I am a seeker. I'm always transforming. I'm on a seeker's journey. And I embrace change. I embrace change and knowledge. And I'm open to so many ways of thinking. So that's as far as I can say. And I think this video will probably reflect on 2024. It's not New Year's yet, but I would say I had a very good 2024. I would say it was my year of release, because in the last few years, since 2021, as I've been reporting or sharing, I was in a cocoon phase. I went through a major transformation, what people call quantum leap, where I would say jumped out of the normal lifestyle, normal way of seeing things, as life threw us a lot of challenges, and and I responded according to my beliefs, my values. Of course, these things have consequences, and and it changed my life quite a bit. And I've been tucked away, living away from the public for a long time. But as we approached 2024, I was healing too, because I was, what can I say, those changes traumatized people. I guess I was traumatized, and I would say 2024 has been my year of release. I came back, I bounced back, and I learned quite a lot of lessons. I've learned a lot. But one thing that I want to share is, wow, I hope this encourages you. It doesn't matter what you learn, you do in life. There is always a divine plan, and we are never alone. Because when I jumped out of that situation, and I felt like I had no footing at all. It's like starting life on a literal new page with no foundations, and I felt like I was floating in the air. Wow, it's a long journey, and I think that starting from now, moving forward, I might share the wisdom that I learned from this time. I am alive and well. I have matured in many ways, and my connection to the divine has been strengthened, because that's what sustained me, actually. When nothing else works, that's the only thing that works. And a new life unfolded with very surprising twists positive most of the time. And I met new teachers, spiritual teachers to guide me along. I became a student of the of the spiritual life. This is winter, and yeah, so that's where I've been, and I am very, very happy inside my heart. But one of the big lessons I learned is I'm all fogged up. I live it this way. This is winter, literal. My spiritual teacher that I've been following since 2018, I guess I was meant to meet him actually, because his teachings became very instrumental at this time, these tough times I was telling you about. But at the long run, actually, what counts the most when you're going through life is your attitude, your mindset. And he said some really powerful, I guess I'll share those tidbits. And he says, if you're lost right now, do not worry, because being lost, you will be found. How else can you be found if you're not lost? Wow. And you think about things like that, and it's like, yeah. And he talks a lot about the opposites of life, what we call duality, things that are opposite, being lost, being found, And so I thought, yeah, I was found. I was pretty lost and groundless. Wow. Yeah, and I was found. So that's one of the major things I learned is the way we think about life. That's how our life will turn out. And another thing I'll share about is it's so important to maintain a positive mindset, even in difficult times. And I realized that there were times in the past that I was quite negative, and that's a human condition. We face challenges and our mindset really gets messed up. And he said to maintain a positive mindset. So if you face negative feelings that come out from within you, from your heart, from your mind, or from other people, instead of engaging right away and responding in a negative mindset, it says be a witnesser, an observer of what's going on within you. You feel these negative feelings rising out of you. Observe them, let them pass. He said, do not engage with them. Because once you engage with negative feelings, attitudes of people, you end up fighting with people. You end up messing up your life, and you become very negative. You become angry, and then you're clogged up out of negativity, and you wouldn't be able to be creative in such a mode. You need to unplug yourself from that. Really, it's like a clogged up pipe. And I know for me in the past, when I got upset about something, it took me about 3 weeks to get out of it. And in the meantime, I'm having a loop, a video, a tape playing in my mind, And it took so long to cleanse myself out of that, and how much time I wasted, So he said, be an observer, be a witnesser, detach from that negative feeling, mindset. Surrender to the divine. Get back to your center, the divine center in you. And then keep moving forward. And so I would say the main lesson that I learned these few years from these masters is the mindset, to maintain positive mindset. And some went as far as saying we need to maintain a state of happiness all the time, joy and happiness. And I know it's not possible to do that, but it's up to you. You can create a state of happiness around you. And he said, if you are in that state of happiness, and then Imagine what your life will be all day. You're able to create a lot of things out of your life. You can move forward in your life and be very, very productive. And I could resonate with that also, because I know what anger used to do to me. Yeah, clock me up, And if you're in an unforgiving mode, if you're a grudge holder, oh my goodness, we waste so much energy. So I guess that's the message that I wanted to come out today. Even in this day like this, when it's winter, it's dark, it is so beautiful, When you have a positive mindset, you can flip anything, any situation into a joyful situation and enjoy it. Enjoy it. I used to dread winter a lot in this cold Canada. And I used to think it takes up to 6 months to get out of winter. And I dreaded it so much until one day I saw kids playing. They were having so much fun. And I asked myself, what do they have that I didn't have? And I realized that kids, if they cannot beat winter, they actually ride it. And they were playing hockey on the street. They were having so much fun. And I was looking from the window, pretty frustrated and counting days. And that was around December, counting days until April. But when I learned from the kids that, you need to enjoy yourself. You need to ride winter. If you can't beat it, join it. So I started to invest in warm boots, great quality boots and mittens like this, and warm, winter clothing that are of quality. And with that, you can survive anywhere. And since then, I'm good with winter. It took me more than 20 years to actually appreciate winter and to say it's okay. So, how have you been? How have you been? How was 2024? And what are your plans of 2025? Are you looking forward to the unknown? Oh, I am. And the reason why I'm excited about it is when you're going through a hard time, I found the number one thing that prepares you for life is your spiritual teachers to strengthen your spirit, right? And because of that, I think I was able to survive. I don't know if I could have, if I wasn't spiritually in tuned with the divine, I would not have survived, actually. So watch out what's going on around you, in your mindset. What kind of people are sent to you, and which ones are you going to listen to? Because there are going to be so many voices trying to make an input into your life to deal with your situations. And if you're listening to human beings, you might derail yourself further. So it's okay to step aside and find the depth of wisdom that comes from your spiritual teachers, one-on-one. And these days you can find them anywhere, online, whatever. You'll be led to them. And be open, because I've also come to believe that every individual is connected to the divine in one way or another. And once I did discover that, I stopped, bothering people, trying to push them into, finding the path that I think is right for them. In my family, in my friendship circles, I realize I don't want anybody. I don't appreciate people pushing me around, telling me what to do. God is enough for me to show me the path. And if you're listening, you will be shown the path. You should be shown, oh, there's the path. How fitting. You should be shown the path, even when it's like this, when there's no light, you can see the path. So I think that's what I'm talking about, is your intuition. Throughout the day, you can hear the divine communing with you. And you will know what to do for sure. So don't worry about your family members who are struggling, who are going through a lot of situations. They are listening. They are being led, And we also realize that every person is on a different journey. a different phase in life based on their age as well. There are these life cycles. About every 7 years, people change, people shift. And when they do, they start all over again. Their life gets rebooted. And the previous phase they had, sometimes it has to leave. And so they are living in chaos because now that old life is ending so that a new life can change. And so if in your family, many people are going through changes at different times, there is, not everybody is at the right place at the right time. So we need to give people some time to get over, to go on their journey of life and to come out. And I realized that in my family too. And I realized, this is the journey I went through. And I'm grateful that my family left me alone. They didn't bother me and say, when are you getting on with life? Finally, they left me. And I was able to go into that inward journey. They call it the dark night of the soul. It is a very tough place. You can squirm all you want. It won't help. Just stay peaceful. Just stay calm. And I got another advice from someone else a decade ago, to say someone like me who likes to help people, we can make a lot of mistakes by trying to fix people. Oops. There's a truck. I don't know where it's going. By trying to fix people, we try to fix people and show them the path where we think they should go. And they said we can ruin people because they're not ready. They haven't learned their lessons. And so we yank them out of their life lessons prematurely. And that really spoke to me. And so I am now just so free to let people live their life, to learn their lessons. And because I've learned that the divine is with each and every one of us, they will be ready when they will be ready. The same way that I am ready now. I feel readier than before. And it would not have helped if people tried to pull me out of it, because I wasn't ready. I didn't have the tools. I didn't have the lessons. I needed to heal. I needed to, and something that grows from within your heart is very sustainable, right? Than something that comes from outside. It makes me immature. If somebody else was to live their life for me and I would just depend on them, I would be like a big baby, So this life is about growth. And this famous spiritual teacher of mine said, God is more interested about your maturity, about your growth, than about your comfort. That's why these lessons are very crucial in life for us to go through so that we mature and become better people. So I think I'll end there. Enjoy this beautiful hoarfrost. Look, I think this is about finding your path in 2025. Wherever I turn, you see, there are pathways. And I'm actually at the crossroad. I'm at the crossroad. You see those roads there? Yeah, all the best for the rest of this year of 2024 and in a new beginning in 2025.